And then they're doing that Ghostbusters 3 with all the women. That's going to be crap, isn't it? I don't know.
Yeah, they changed Bill Murray's character.
Well, he's supposed to be a ghost, and they said no, he ain't going to be in it.
Well, now he's a bad guy. I heard. Yeah, like they totally rebooted it. They should have let it piggyback off the other films, you know, but they didn't. They changed. Bill Murray's not going to be Peter Venkman. He's going to be some bad guy. I don't even think Dan Aykroyd and whatever is in it. But you know what was good was Max Landis's Ghostbusters 3. That was amazing. If you go back and see, I think it's on his website, Max Landis Writes.
Yeah.
He put out a treatment for Ghostbusters 3 that, wow, it was like an army of Ghostbusters show up at the end. But it still took place in the old Ghostbusters world.
Yeah.
And Slimer had an origin story, and like Dan Aykroyd sacrifices himself to save the world.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end there's this big fucking dragon the size of a planet that's trying to break into our reality, and the eye is coming through this big porthole, and it's amazing. It's amazing.
A little bit like Men in Black.
Yeah, it continues both story arcs from Ghostbusters 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And does its own thing with it, and it was great. It was really great.
If they're going to screw it up, if they put Dan Aykroyd as a bad guy, he's Peter Venkman, so we're going to know who it is.
Yeah.
And we haven't got Egon anymore because the real man died.
Yeah. Yeah, he was a ghost in this script, which was cool, and he had a daughter.
Oh,
right. Yeah, very touching, but yeah, he's not around anymore. And
you've got Dan Aykroyd. Basically, you've got Winston, Dan Aykroyd, and Bill Murray left. Whether or not they're still going to go ahead with it, I don't know.
Yeah, Winston actually becomes the boss.
Oh, right.
Yeah, Peter Venkman ends up going to Tahiti or something like that. He's like ignoring people's calls. They're like, it's Armageddon. He looks at the phone. Throws his phone down.
What they should do is like keep the 3 original Ghostbusters, but instead of Egon, because he's not around anymore, have Janine taking his place.
Yeah, and Rick Moranis, because he became a Ghostbuster in Ghostbusters 2. Remember, he went chasing the thing.
But I've heard he's given up acting altogether now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, he was great.
That's when I picked up a work print of Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh yeah.
Work print of that, I got that.
You should watch the original with Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, I got that as well.
He's so hilarious. He's so he's so hilarious. Well, I gotta run.
Oh, okay.
I gotta run. I gotta go do something.
You probably gotta go and cook the dinner, yeah?
A little sugar. I'll put a little shot. Today I'm actually writing down everything we're talking about so I can go look up photos for them instead of having to listen to the whole thing over again and then going to find photos.
Yeah.
I'm trying out these new the time effective techniques.
Yeah.
That I'm working on now because got a lot to cover within the next 7 months left. 7 months of RAMBOMANIA. Then I throw in the towel.
Throw in the goddamn towel.
Yeah. I got 3 months left of season 3. Season 4, I'm going to do it in 4 months. And then, depending, after that depends on Rambo 5. What's happening.
Damn.
Yeah.
You've been doing this for about 2 years now, haven't you?
Yeah, this is going to be episode 500.
Jeez.
Well, we're going to be starting from 494, but we're going to go into 500 by the end of this, for sure.
Have you contacted any newspapers or radio stations yet? Like I said, like, you know, like, you're done the most ever Rambo coverage ever. You know what I mean? You should be in the Guinness Book of Records.
I should. I should.
If I'd done a Rambo channel, I'd probably only last about 20 episodes covering the film, and that's about it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't know what else to get the information from. You know what I mean?
Well, it's just sad because I told everybody that if I did do a 5th season for Rambo 5, that I would do it over the span of 5 seasons, which is a year and 3 months. I kind of stuck my foot in my mouth on that one.
Damn.
So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. But you know that works because we gotta do Hunter. We got, I got like 20 versions of Rambo 5 to cover before we even get to Rambo 5. Like Rocky versus Rambo, First Blood Vendetta, Savage Hunt. Just Savage Hunt. That's at least a 5-hour review because it's big.
So once all your Rambo and Rockies are finished, no more talk about it, you're going to be bored.
I might start a conspiracy theory show. I've been thinking about that. But I also would like to do something where I take a look at scripts that never made it, or books that were turned into movies that never really made it, like the sequel to E.T. or all these different things. And I might do that.
You've definitely dedicated your 2-3 years of your life just on this channel, and that's impressive. You know what I mean? I've got to be a
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I get a lot of that's too much Rambo.
Well,
Even when David Morrell was on, it was like I was telling him, man, I was like, there's just so much Rambo to cover. I've done 200 of these things, and he said, let's not over exaggerate here, but it was true. He was like 200 and I forget what number he was, but it was like 230 whatever,
You should definitely go to the newspapers and the radio stations, or try and get in the Guinness Book of Records for the most coverage of Rambo, because you've had everyone on apart from the man himself and K. Bell.
Yeah.
And Stephen Burkoff, which is in the UK. He's in the UK now.
I reached out to him.
Yeah.
I reached out to the new people. I reached out to was Stephen Burkoff.
Cobell.
Cobell, yeah. She just sent me a little note that I put in one of my episodes. Who else is new? Oh, I might have the guy who did the Ram Babe photo shoot coming on, Scott Holstein. I've been talking to him a lot. I got this guy who did this, some wicked 80s Cobra soundtrack covers. Fabio, he's gonna be on. So the big one is Dolph Lundgren right now that I'm waiting for, but fuck. Man, I can't even remember. That's bad. I sent out at least a couple of actors from the movies. Kurtwood Smith, Griggs.
Oh yeah.
From Rambo 3, and I sent another one back to Matt Marsden, so I'm hoping to get him. Jake LaBotts from Rambo 4, and Tim Kang, I think his name is. Tim Kang. Inju from Rambo 4.
Brian Denny.
I tried finding Brian Denny. I got a page that you can't send messages to, and you can't write on the comments.
Yeah.
So if I get him, I'm going to have to go through an agent to get him. But on that Facebook, he seems like a stern guy,
What about a couple of the Forest Geezers in First Blood?
Yeah, I should look for some of them too.
They had the guy from NCIS.
Yeah,
the ginger geezer. Dave,
yeah.
What's his name?
Yeah. David Caruso.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
To try and get some of the forest guys to come on the show and say, yeah, I was in the forest, and he'd come around and he'd punch me in the arm, and then we done another scene. They might tell you more of that forest scene, what was cut out.
I'll get that guy who Sly actually broke his nose for real.
Oh, shoot him up.
Lester.
Oh, wait, bang.
Oh.
Or in the extras, who was like walking along the road that time when he jumped on the motorbike. See if they're any of them around.
Yeah. I talked to some people who went to the actual town and looked up a whole bunch of stuff in there, like briefly I talked to Hervatia. I'm hoping to get him on the show, and
Good.
Reagan Greenwald, I think his name is. He was an awesome guy. I talked to him briefly. He shot parts of that documentary too. I think it's called First Blood on the Set.
Yeah.
And yeah, and Stephen Chang, of course, and hopefully we can get Dolph in. Because if I could get Dolph to come on for a voiceover, I'll at least do one episode. I'll try to get one episode with him. This would be cool.
It'd be so good if he can do, like, I don't know, 7 or 8 words in the film.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It'd be
I
cool.
must say, can he do it for free? Can he do anything for free? Or
That's
does he want-
that's the only way I'm gonna get him. You do it for free, because like I can't spend money on.
Give
an
him
actor.
I don't know, a couple of Reese bars and a couple of Baby Ruths and a couple of beers and say, there you go, mate.
I'll be like, I'll send you a nice package. I'll buy some different soaps. And
Smell.